was surprised to see that it even still existed. Like a lot of the games that I played as a child, they just no longer exist, like Club Penguin and things like that. I think it's a little weird that Miss Birdie is just hanging out in the house. I don't remember that from when I played, but like I said, it's been a very, very long time. So I'm just getting started here. Just went to my house for the first time. And this one was interesting. I don't remember getting these preset rooms, but you'll see the choice that I make. The choice was obvious for my beautiful cookie. She's getting the princess room, okay? I do remember some of this furniture, so I feel like it did exist. Maybe from the start of Webkinz. Yeah, so that hat came with the game. I feel like after playing this, now I know why I played so much as a child. There's a grind component to this game that has translated into me playing video games as an adult. I have this need to 100% games. For example, I played Breath of the Wild. I played it for months because I was trying to get all the armor and upgrade it completely. I was trying to do all the side quests and things like that. I didn't complete the game because it's impossible. I think I still had a few shrines left and things like that, but you'll see as I continue playing, there's a lot of things in this game that you can only do, let's say, there's a lot of things in this game that you can only do once a day. This is a good example of that. So it kind of encourages you to sign on again and again, at least once a day, to be able to get these things done. So a lot of these games I don't remember playing, and apparently they have some prerequisites. So the only one that I can really do right now is that one in the center, which is the only one that I remember, so maybe I never unlocked them when I played as a kid. Blue, red, red, blue, green. That's how I have to do this. I have to repeat it to myself in my head. Red, blue, blue, red, yellow. Red, green, green, red, yellow. Green, green, red, yellow. Red, yellow, yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red, blue. Killing it, absolutely killing it in this game that was made for 8-year-olds. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, so I guess you don't have to wait the full 24 hours then sign on in the morning before school, play one of these games, and then sign on again after school. Then you could do it again. Okay, so I remember reading some of the prerequisites for those jobs was doing these quizzes, but then when I navigated here, I forgot which one I needed to do. So just decided to do some of the calendar trivia, as you can see. Oh, first I did the daily bonus question. Thank God I know this. I was actually thinking that playing this game in English, it's probably really good to teach people English if English is not your first language. Okay, luckily I knew that about octopuses. And then I also know what curling is. Actually, in elementary school, we would do fake curling in gym class. It was super fun. Most bears are... Yeah, this one I got wrong. Yeah, at first I guessed mean because I know bears can be pretty aggressive, but it turns out most of them are left-handed, which is that fact real? And bears don't have hands, so oh my gosh, this one I was still talking about with my family. I don't know why I had this misconception that elephants live into like 150. That's not true. They live, I think it depends on if they're African or Asian, but only till like their 60s, 70s. Oh, this one, I've never heard of this fact before. Honestly, I should fact check this because I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that you gain or that you lose a full inch of your height per day. I used my context clues for this one. I do not know what a miracle fruit is. But I've heard of like chewing those little vitamins to make things taste sweet. Luckily, I knew this one. Lions live in grasslands. I watched enough Lion King growing up to know that. Oh, and this one, I know that it's greyhounds because they used to have greyhound racing in the United States, and in the state of Florida, this was made illegal only a few years ago, so all the greyhounds that were involved in the dog racing needed to be adopted, so we would see them all the time, like all over Florida. Luckily, the other cities were in the US and they were not islands, so I got lucky with that one. I'm super bad with geography. Maybe next time I play this, I'll play a geography one so that you can see how bad I am at geography. I also appreciate that these questions are so diverse. Luckily, I know that zoo stands for animal and phobia is fear. I knew this one as well. Even though I'm terrible at geography, I know that the Dead Sea is salty and people float in it. Oh God, this one I got wrong. I even took Earth Science class in high school, and I don't remember ever being taught that. I know that there's a whole section of the moon that we can't see because we only see one side of the moon from Earth. But I didn't know it was shaped like an egg. looks like it would be a meal in Scotland. I just used some context clues for that one. Haggis. Oh yeah, I'm also really bad at history, but I'm an American, so it'd be very, very sad if I did not know the answer to that one. Oh my gosh, I used context clues for this one, but it was actually from the most recent Pokemon that came out. One of the starters has a little yo-yo that it uses when attacking other Pokemon, so that's why I assumed it was the yo-yo. Oh, this one I also had no idea, and I should have again because I took Earth Science, but I had no idea, but now I know. 1,000 miles per hour. I won't forget that. Oh my gosh, there's one also kind of blew my mind and I had no idea. 3,000 is a lot. I think I live in cities and I've always lived in cities. So I never saw a lot of stars, only when I went away. And when I went away, it felt like so many, so that's why I guess 25,000. But yeah, there's a few things here, like magical forest. Never seen that before. But, first I went to my job, then I did some trivia. Now it's time to go to class, I remember this very well, actually. I feel like this might have been one of my favorite things to do on Webkinz growing up. This and digging for gems. Not really digging, more like excavating. I don't know what the correct word to use there is. I actually remember that art one being so difficult. I was never able to do that. I decided to go with cooking. This was one that I really liked as a child, so I thought that I would be able to be successful in it. Luckily, they give you a tutorial before as well because I did not remember how to play this. Okay, here we go. Come on, Cookie, you got this. Okay, there I go, flipping these little pancakes. So it looks like the first order is 2. Got that easy. Look at these perfect pancakes. I have not eaten a pancake in a very long time. I think I should change that. Sorry, it's a little noisy outside. There's a football game in the city that I'm in, and I think people are tailgating even though it's 30 degrees outside. I live on a block with a lot of college kids, so I understand the desire to drink outside and tailgate in 30 degrees. I would have done the same thing a few years back. But now, I'm grown, I'm retired from that crazy life that I used to live, and instead I'm sitting inside playing Webkinz like an adult. Okay, so now I'm going to be playing the little agility game. I was a track and field girly back in the day, but I was not good at it, and I did not have to do hurdles. Hurdles are really, really difficult. People that are good at them, good for you. It's really can see, even like back in the day, this game is so slow and it's freezing constantly, but it's fine, we love it. So there I go, I'm going pretty fast. This is only level 1, so it's something I can handle, and definitely something Cookie can handle. She can handle anything. It's really funny because I'm playing Webkinz with my virtual cat, and then I'm laying on the couch with my 2 other cats. That's why I hadn't filmed in a very long time. I got 2 kittens, and they have been a handful. One of them has had some health issues, so we've been taking care of that. There I went. I actually contemplated doing the creativity one because it looks so cool. I love spin art, but I remember how fast it is. Or remember how difficult it is, sorry. And luckily, I did okay on the trivia. I think that I'm smarter than the average 8-year-old, so... Sorry, the people outside are really loud. I had to cut some of the audio for that, because they're screaming out there. But yeah, so we're getting the tutorial. Essentially, you need to be able to make the word, there will be 2 extra letters in there that shouldn't be in there. So you have to match it with the blocks that are grayed out. I feel like it makes more sense when the word isn't Webkinz, but you'll see. So that first one, clearly that K doesn't belong. The next one, that F should not be there. Then the E, so we know it's that second one. And last, tusk. A word that everyone uses in their day-to-day language. Okay, so I don't remember doing this recess game. I don't think it existed when I used to play. But here I am, digging. Wow, what a great prize, a report card. I couldn't have asked for a better prize there. A pair of shoes. I don't think those are pretty cute. I don't mind the pair of shoes. And I think that thing is called a Zingo. Webkinz did come up with some. Oh my god, look. I don't even know what that does. Okay, so here I am playing some hopscotch. I didn't read the directions. I have an issue with that. I'd rather go into a game without reading and just go and not know what I'm doing and figure it out myself than read directions. But it's kind of a curse at times because if I'm playing a game that I've never played before, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if anyone else does that. Okay, so for this game, you're looking for this guy. So, let's see, there were a few that I tried. I knew that it was around that area because I got those 2 hots right off the bat. But I almost didn't get it. That was kind of difficult. Okay, so one more game in recess, and it is a wheel. I'm reminiscent on the Wheel of Wow. I think I do that a little bit later in this recording. Yeah, so then Miss Caroline gives me a little lunch, which was very nice of His name is Artifact. Iconic. I love his little jacket. Okay, so pretty much my gem was worthless, but it's worth something to me because I didn't have one of these yet. I feel like 30 gems doesn't sound like a lot, but why was I like, it took me so long, like incredibly long, to get that crown when I played as a child. Probably years. So now we're browsing some of the options here at the shop. And there's some cool stuff. I'm glad that, so there are some things that you can't do in this game. You need to pay for a membership, but I'm glad that I can like buy anything that I want here, or that like I was able to buy that top, no issue. I hated playing games growing up that you needed to pay for it. I think to maintain a webkinz account, you needed like one stuffed animal every year. So that was doable. I'd ask for one for my birthday. But like Club Penguin, I could never have any of the cool stuff because my parents refused to help me pay for anything on that game. Or any games growing up. Okay, here we go. We're doing the Wheel of Wow. Spin. Alpine evergreen trees. That's actually, I feel like that's a good prize. Okay, there's now a new wheel, the Wheel of Deluxe. They did not have this when I used to play. Oh, that's so cute. Crystal face. So now I'm just browsing the games. Obviously, I'm gonna do the wishing well. I've never been gambling, but I feel like I would like the slot machines just from playing this game as a child. It's still so fun, even though it's ridiculous. Maybe it also deters you from gambling because you never get good prize money from this. Like $60 when that shirt costed $495. I decided to play this game because I thought it would be relaxing. Atlantiles. But it said $1 for every 200 points. I feel like that's not that much. But let's see. So the idea is that you have to match things that only would form, I guess, 3 lines to connect them. At max. So like that last one had 2 lines, that's okay. So there I go, matching things up. I think I technically could have done the 2 next to each other as well. My lips are getting really dry from this voiceover, but I feel like that just, really puts me back to that feeling as a kid. I don't know, I was always one of those kids that had chapped lips, like constantly. They were breaking and cracking and bleeding. Now I'm like a chronic chapstick user because of how dry my lips are. I apologize again if you can hear some people out on the streets drinking and pre-gaming for the football game. is not as relaxing as I thought it would be, but I think another reason why maybe this is nostalgic for me is when I was younger, I would love watching people play games. Like, I would just sit around and watch my cousins play video games. And I think I did find that relaxing to watch other people play. Even now, sometimes I enjoy watching my boyfriend or his friends play video games. And maybe that's the entice of, people wanting to watch people stream video games on Twitch and things like that. So as you can see, I feel like I just put in so much effort to that last round, but all I got was $7. Imagine they didn't give me any starter cash. I wouldn't have been able to afford anything in this game. It's so expensive. Again, really encouraging that grind culture. But I don't really subscribe to that grind mentality. I'm kidding, I totally do. It's kind of hard not to when we live in the times that we live in. I don't want to get too serious though, come on, we're playing Webkinz. Okay, I'm on a roll now. I got a little stuck here, but oh, that would have been one down there, that seal on the bottom. The seal and seal. It's hard when you're in the moment and this is getting timed. It's kind of stressful. Okay, now I got the seal. I got the green seahorse. Got the purple fish. Yeah, technically those 2 coins would have been 4 lines, so I don't think that counted. But now I got it. On a roll right there. Ugh, that bothered me because I felt like I did what I was supposed to do, but all I got were $12. So now let's go back in, let's browse, let's find a better game to play. This one caught my eye. I think that I started playing this game like right before I stopped playing this game forever, which is so weird to think about. I needed to refresh a little bit, but essentially I think that the pickle berries are worth a little bit more. So I think the jumble berries are worth the least, the moonberries are worth the most, and you essentially need to click on all of those little things to correspond to them. So right now I'm gonna go for the yellows, the sugar berries. Oh my gosh, did you see Cookie just yawned? She's tired. We're working her too hard. Okay, I got those actually did pretty well on that free roll. So I don't think you win any money from this. I think you win some berries. So you can either make some jam or you can just feed them to your webkinz. So I decided to make the jam, but even this, like, I got 4 of those sugar bellies. You need 100 to get the jam. I would have to play this for 25 days. That's crazy. And not even guaranteed that I'd get 4 of those every time. But yeah, I saw that Cookie was a little hungry, so I decided to feed her. And now we're gonna let her go to sleep. She was very tired, and we've been playing for a little bit, so it's time for her to take a nap. Oh my gosh, and that's when I realized Cookie is wearing the designer tank top, so she did not eat it. She was wearing it, but it didn't show up on the little icon to the left. Okay, so now Cookie is fast asleep. She's recharging, so I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm going to join my cats that are sleeping on the couch. I'm gonna take a nap as well. We'll all nap together. Thank you so much for playing with me.